Okay, 10/26/2017. It's Thursday. So I want to update people on my starting issues. I have discovered what the problem is, and it's very interesting and very weird compared from a tractor to a car. Okay, see this little bundle of wires right here? That little bundle of wires goes over this way and goes up into the amp box here. But let me tell you what the problem is. That bundle of wires is causing the nut here to loosen. When the nut loosens, there isn't a full on-contact connection here. Now this is what's weird about this, okay? You can have a very loose connection and the starter here will still try and crank over. It will still turn. The starter will still try and operate. But because of the loose connection, for some reason, it will not have enough power to really kick that starter over. That's why I say it's weird to a car, because if a car has a loose battery connection, it just won't do anything. You click a few times and that will be that. So I was screwing around with it yesterday and the day before, and I discovered that this thing right here is coming loose, and you could push it up and push it down. So I gave it a tighten here just for a goof, using a 13 millimeter, or I guess it's, I don't know what it is, 13 millimeter wrench. So this is what my problem is. Every time I have checked the tightness of it and tried to start this, it starts right up. I'll give you an example here. So we're going to go down here to Mr. Sediment Bowl. We're going to turn you on, Mr. Sediment Bowl. We're going to pull the power button, pulling that, and now we're going to hit the button, and this thing's going to start right up. It's got a little bit of white smoke, but I wouldn't call it full-on white smoke. But it's running, and I've got that on number 4 here, which it doesn't have, every increment does not adjust the throttle. There it goes, but now it's back down. So, it works. I got my flapper on there, which I've been wanting to get, and I got that like last week or something, or the week before. It works. From not Harbor Freight, from a Tractor Supply company. Probably could have got it cheaper somewhere else. The water thing on this never gets hot enough to actually go past cold. As you can see, the oil pressure works pretty good. But my amp box right now is not working so super good. Now that is wiggling a bit there, but I think that's just jostling around. So I've got my lights. There's lights. And then higher. So that's that. We're going to turn it off. Now the only thing I need to do next, I am told this is transmission fluid. This is hydraulic fluid. I think this right here is for the pulley fill here. I need to refill this with at least 1 quart. I need to refill this with at least 6 quarts. I need to refill this with 24 quarts. And then I'm going to drain it. The drain plugs for this, for the transmission, if I am right. Hold on here. Drain plug for the transmission is right here. That's the front plug. And because the transmission dips here in the back, this is the rear plug for the transmission. As you can see, I've got a little leak going on here from the PTO, from the transmission. And I also think I have a faulty seal here in the center. So I need to get that fixed up. And I believe that's the transmission check plug. Okay, well, that's my little video, as happy as it is. I still need to figure out what this is going to do, this switch here, and I need to figure out why this one right here doesn't have a friend. This one right here. It's got this deal there on the side. So, and then I'm going to have to do some rewiring on this. I want to buy a light bar for this and put it on here. So, that's that. Pac is out.